Hello, 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 my lovely, lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on A Journey in Light. My name is Joy. Hello. So today we are doing a pick a card on what you can expect in the week ahead. So real quick, I want to give a little shout out to Holly over at Crystal Rose Tarot. I will link her channel in the description box. She sent this amazing tarot of the mystical moments, and we're going to be using that in our reading today, as well as another oracle deck that she sent. She's an amazing reader. She has a lot of relationship tarot, so feel free to check her out. And we'll be using that tarot. So thank you so much, Holly. You're the best. I adore you. So yeah, all right. So let's get going. I have 3 piles for you today. I have pile 1, which is this awesome piece of charite. Pile 2 is this Othoceros, which is a sea animal fossil. And pile 3 is malachite. So hopefully you guys can see how pretty that is. My lights. I need better lighting. If you guys have lighting suggestions, feel free to drop those in the comments for me, or product links. I need to get better lighting. Anyways, okay, sorry. So, focus, Joy. So again, we have 3 piles today. If you're drawn to more than 1 pile, you could just have a busy week, or there's something in another pile that you need to hear. So feel free to watch more than one if you're drawn to do so. The timestamps will be in the description box below. Sometimes people use the timestamps to decide as well. So something about the number will draw you in. So again, we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Take a deep breath and go with whichever pile you're drawn to the most. And I will see you guys at your pile. I'll leave these up for a moment. And yeah, I'll see you at your pile. Bye, guys. If you're sitting there, hello. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 1. You guys picked this awesome piece of charite. It's very cool. All right, so let's jump in. What can you expect in the week ahead? We're going to start with tarot like we always do. I have a bunch of new subscribers too, so hello if you're new. Thank you for joining the channel. This is just a fun week ahead video. So for the tarot for your week, for overall energy, you guys have the Chariot and the World. Now I find this Chariot very interesting because she's actually riding a snail. So the Chariot is all about forward movement, going to where you're destined to be. We do have lots of spirals. We have the Fibonacci sequence in here, or the golden ratio. So that's just like things expanding upon each other, which is found in nature. Is pretty cool. But yeah, so basically with this Chariot and she's on a snail, I'm hearing like slow and steady wins the race. Or you may have been in this energy where wherever you're going seems like it's taken forever, or you aren't making progress, but just know like little by little, inch by inch, you're making progress. And then having the World here, the World is all about ending cycles, learning lessons, coming to an end of a completion, right? These are also 2 cards of travel. So for some of you guys could be traveling this week or planning a trip somewhere. That could be coming through as well. But for a majority of you guys, I just feel like just know that even at this snail pace, you are getting to where you're trying to go. So don't give up. Keep pushing through, have perseverance, and keep going because you are to the end of the cycle. You've learned so much. Things have been coming out and things are finally just finishing up for you. And then after the World, because the World is the last card of the major arcana, then you start to the Fool again. So you'll be starting into a new adventure. So for a lot of you guys could be closing up cycles. Again, it feels very slow, but it's like you are so fixated on your goal and it's going to be accomplished. So this week it could be like the week that things are finally finished up for you guys. All right, you guys have Divine Matrix. We have 44 here. So the Divine Matrix is all about understanding that you are very much one with the divine, and understanding and seeing synchronicities in your life. So this is the week to really pay attention to like the synchronistic number, especially with this being 44, possibly 44 or 444, which typically means like you're surrounded by all your angels. But pay attention to numbers this week. Synchronicities are going to be huge. You could be like, I mean, things could be just almost magical, so to speak, as things again are as like it's sorry, have so much coming in. It's almost like you're being rewarded this week for persevering. I'm not saying that right. For like getting through this trial or whatever you've been going through. It's like you're being rewarded. So pay attention to the little things. Sometimes, you know, we get little nods and accolades from the universe in small ways. So if something feels like, hey, that's interesting, or that's a little weird, or that's a coincidence, just know that it's not, and that everything's playing out for you, and you're very, very connected this week. So pay attention to those signs and synchronicities. Next, you have making a choice. So also this week could be a big week for deciding which way to go. Or you might be like coming to the end of that cycle, and here you are. It's which path you want to take. And understanding with life, especially being connected to the Divine Matrix, there is really no right or wrong choice here. We're here for experiences. That's what we're here doing, Earth School, so to speak. This life on Earth is about experiences. So if you're going down one path and you're not enjoying it, or it's not filling your soul, that's your soul's way of saying, okay, this may not be for us. Let's redirect. So, you know, just know like whatever path you go, you can always correct. But sometimes you don't know what's behind the door unless you make a choice and you start going. Again, it might be a snail pace, but you're being asked to make a choice this week about something. And if you're wanting help from your guides, if you're not sure, you can always ask for signs and synchronicities, like what would be for my greatest good at this time. You know, because we do have free will, they can't give us too much that would affect that, but like they can't interfere so much, but because we still have our choice. But you can ask for, you know, what is my greatest good at this time? You know, give me signs and synchronicities for that. Sorry, there's a glare. Like I said in my intro, I really need better lighting. So if anyone has lighting products that they like, if they do videos, please link that below. All right, do something different. So maybe this choice is taking a different route, is going a little bit different than you've done before. Maybe you're being pushed out of your comfort zone. So sometimes we forget growth doesn't happen in our comfort zone. And if we've asked the universe, I want to grow, that typically means going through harder things or doing something different, because, you know, maybe what you've been doing so far isn't working for you, so you're being guided to do something different. You know, branch out, do things a little bit different. You know, you don't know where it's going to take you, so try to have excitement in that versus being scared about it. So for your chakra card, you guys have the heart chakra. So some of you guys could be having a heart chakra activation, or just being guided to lead with your heart. Follow your heart. Where does your heart want to go? The crystal in here is jade. So some of you guys may be drawn to jade this week, or using jade to help you figure your path forward. And then it says compassion. Resolve conflicts with compassion. So there could be something coming up this week that involves you to take a kinder heart in your approach to clearing it up. So for law of attraction cards, we have challenge. It says delay or detour beneficial. Revise, rethink, follow the signs, guidance, test before leveling up. I love that this is on here. So this has been a big message that has been coming up for me personally, and I feel like it's collective, because I've heard since this has come up in meditation for me, I've heard other people talking about it, so I'm sure it's a collective energy. But basically, we've been through lesson after lesson after lesson, some revolving around, and you're like, why is this coming up again? Well, sometimes when we've completed the lessons, it comes back around for us to put everything we've learned into practice. It's almost like a test to see like that we have done the work, we have, and for us to see, not that the universe is like trying to be hard on us, but so we can realize that, wow, I'm approaching this differently. I'm seeing things differently. I'm finally getting past this. You know, those old things that used to trigger me or bring me down or make me feel scared, like I can work past this because I've leveled up. So it's like that last little challenge before you get there. And again, with the world being here, those really go hand in hand. It's like you're at that last little finishing pieces before your next level up, before your next adventure around the major arcana here. And it's cool that you guys got 2 major arcanas here. So this could be a very big week of big things just taking place. So I want to pull one of these first before I kind of get in the love section, and then we're going to do charms and letters as well. So Holly from Crystal Rose Tarot also sent this deck along with this tarot deck. I have her linked in the description box below. So let's see. These are the sacred geometry, which is what this Fibonacci sequence is. Activation cards. So what does pile 1 need to know about their week, please? What does pile 1 need to know about their week? Heart chakra. All right, guys, that's 2 nods to your heart chakra. So if you're feeling guided to maybe open your heart this week, possibly do some heart chakra meditations. The card says, the frequency of the heart chakra, the green flower of life, supports our capacity to love deeply and unconditionally. Its healing properties harmonize the mind and the body. So yeah, your heart chakra is huge this week. So really look into that. If you are not sure how to open or heal your heart chakra, I mean, there's so much information out there. Just look it up. You know, like I know eating green foods, green and pink are the color of the heart chakra. So any stones with green or pink, rose quartz is really good for the heart chakra as well. But yeah, this is a big week of heart chakra activation. So some of you guys also could have some heart palpitations this week. Try not to be afraid of that, but just realize that your heart is opening and expanding, and that's a really beautiful thing to embrace. So you just have to like go with it this week. All right, for love cards, you guys have effort and true love. That's really sweet. So yeah, someone could be putting in the effort this week. Someone could be, you know, a true love could be coming into your life, like a new soulmate you could be meeting, or someone coming back. We have musical notes here, so there could be a music connection with that as well. And then someone really like making the effort, putting in the effort into you, pouring like into you. You know that there's that quote is like the grass is greener on the other side, and that's not really true. The grass is greener where you water it. Right? So this is like putting the effort into love. So this could be someone putting effort into it, or you're being guided to put effort into this. Like again, the grass is greener where you water it. So where you put your intention, and this could go for relationship, this could go for yourself, for the things you want in your life, like where you put your attention and where you put the effort in is what's going to bloom and grow for you this week. But you know, you guys had true love along with that. So I feel like that's very romantic. And as I'm recording this is a timeless reading, but this is the week of Valentine's Day. So that's really sweet that you guys picked those up as well. So let's pull message cards. For this, I'm pulling message cards for the different zodiac elements. So if you're dealing with someone, look for the sign that they are in the elemental sign. So for those dealing with an earth sign, which are Capricorn, Virgo, and oh my gosh, why am I drawing a blank? And Taurus. What did they want to say for pile 1? Anyone dealing with an earth sign, please? I will love you until I'm old and gray. All right, for those dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I know I made the wrong choice. All right, those dealing with a fire sign, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You're like an angel. And those dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You're absolutely beautiful in every way. All right, so let's pull our letters and charms now. So I'll pull a zodiac dice first. This could be someone that you're dealing with heavily this week, or the energy of the sign. And you guys got Pisces. So Pisces is that dream-like kind of energy, very spiritual. You could be dealing with a Pisces or, you know, that 12th house kind of some endings. We do have the World here, which is also about endings, things coming to a close. And the 12th house is about that as well, which is ruled by Pisces. So some things could be ending, you know, especially with that energy coming in, or very much you could just be dealing with a Pisces. So let's pull letters. I'm also being guided to say pay attention to your dreams this week. Even your daydreams, like if it doesn't feel like you're imagining it, but feeling like it's in a different spot in your head. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Like my visions that I get and my imagination sit in like two different parts of my head, and I don't know if that makes sense to anyone else. Like if I'm daydreaming about something, I feel like it's in the front of my head, but when I get visions, it feels like it's in the middle. I don't know. Is anyone else like that, or am I just a weirdo? So, anywho, so for letters, what do you guys have? We have eat. You guys are gonna eat something good. Oh, you guys have heart. Oh my. Okay. I didn't mean to get so loud. I'm sorry. I get excited too, guys. All right, guys, this is a big week for your heart. I mean, if you've had your heart locked up and closed, you're being guided to open it. It's time to open your heart back up to the possibilities. Open your heart back up to hope. Again, gosh, I can't believe that spells heart. And here, like hear your heart. Wow, okay. Art is in here too. I know there's lots of stuff in here, but whoa. And then this could just be someone's initials. It could be a place, but I mean, I don't pick these cards out together. And, you know, that came out also in front of you guys. So weird, but so cool. Like what a good week for that. All right, let's pull some of your charms. What else for pile one? I'm sorry, I get really giddy. It's so cool. Oh, wow. Okay, you guys got a bunch of tarot cards. Oh, we have the Fool. So there's like your step right after the World. We have an Ace of Swords, which is about epiphanies, aha moments, some truth coming in. We have the Star, which is that card of hope. You know, I was talking about opening your heart up to hope this week. And then we have Eight of Wands, which is fast forward movement. I know that's different than the Snail. However, it's also a card of communication. So you could be hearing from someone this week that maybe you've been expecting or wanting to hear from. We have the Magic Hat. So something magical could be coming up this week. I should hold these up for you, sorry. So see, you guys have the Fool, Ace of Swords, Star card, and the Eight of Wands. We also have Bookworm, so I feel like some of you guys could be learning something, maybe learning about the heart chakra. I know I'm pushing that a lot, but I think it's very important. We also have this record, and it says, all about you. Reminds me of that song, You Spin Me Right Round, baby, right round like a record, baby, round, 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 round. Anyway, so when I see this, I feel like some things are coming back in full circle. You're coming back around. And again, you guys had the World, and now we have Fool here. So things are coming into a new cycle in your life this week. So there you guys go. I'll let you look at that, but I'm still sillily excited about that heart popping up. So cool, guys. Can't ignore your heart chakra this week. Like, it's in your face from the divine all the way around. So as always, thank you guys so very much for spending your time with me. It's always truly an honor, and I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. Bye, guys. If you're still sitting there, that was so cool. Oh my gosh. Like, if you guys don't heed this heart chakra thing, I don't know what to tell you, because that was crazy in such a cool way. All right. Let me just clean these up later. Wow. I love when stuff like that happens. It makes me so excited. I love my job. Hello, my lovely friends for pile 2. You guys picked this really awesome fossil. It's an old sea creature, but it's called Othoceras. Very cool. It's millions and millions of years old. So, all right, we are doing our week ahead. We're seeing what can or what you guys can expect to go on this week, any themes, things like that. And we're going to start with your tarot for overall energy. So you guys have the Hermit and the Page of Wands. Wow, I really love this Hermit card. So these cards were donated to the channel from Holly over at Crystal Rose Tarot. I have her in the description box. But what beautiful cards these are. And I love that this Hermit is sitting on a lighthouse. So I'm going to pull out a light worker kind of message here, because I look at light work as almost being like that shining bright light for others to find you. And then we have this Page of Wands, and he's got this magnifying, or she or he, the page has the magnifying glass. So I feel like either you're going to be searching for something this week within yourself. So the Hermit is about going within. It's being reflective. It's healing from the inside out. But I feel like you may either be a guiding light to somebody else this week that's in search of help, or someone else is going to be a guiding light for you this week. But you have this whole, like, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine kind of vibe kick in here. So it's like almost like you don't really need to do much. Like light workers, like this is a message for light workers. You really don't need to do much. All you need to do is just let your light shine and just share your true authentic self. And those that need to hear your message will find you. You will be their guiding light in the storm. Right? The Page of Wands is also about being open to creativity, sparking that, following that in, and allowing that creativity to come in. So some of you guys could, as you're going in, like maybe you're asking yourself, what is it that I truly want in my life? And allow yourself to be like, look for the details, open up, really see what's going on. But I feel like this is very internal. Like with this Hermit energy, very internal week for you guys. And also seeing yourself for the light that you are. Like, I don't know if some of you guys have been kind of hard on yourself. Like you don't feel like you're where you're supposed to be or something. Or you felt like you've been in this void or this holding pattern for a while. And this is all just to help you see like what a beautiful light you are, and to really appreciate yourself, and to see like what energy and what you bring to the world. I think you guys have been selling yourself short a little bit, pile too. That message is coming in for somebody. So, you know, if that almost like tings you in your heart, like take that to heart. Like you are more special than you give yourself credit for. And like you need to see yourself more clearly, pile two. All right. We'll keep going. So you guys have Uncharted Sea. So this is kind of cool. So for some of you guys, if you feel like you don't know which way to go, just keep moving forward. The Uncharted Sea is about doing new things, moving forward, even when you're afraid. It's like pushing through fears and just going out there and doing things. And you know, again, like if you feel like this, I feel like a mentor may be coming in, or you may be a mentor for someone else that feels a little lost at sea with this energy here. And always stick to your true north. Like your truth is going to be different than other people's truth. We live in a multiverse where everyone is kind of having their own experience and their own perception of things. And again, with this looking glass here, or this magnifying glass, it's almost like realizing that your perspective on life may be different than everybody else's. So where you need to go in life doesn't need to look or be approved by anybody else. This is about you finding your own inner path and trusting that and moving forward within that. You guys have detailed. He says, wow, okay. I don't pull these. I don't look at these ahead of time. So how cool is this? So magnifying glass, compass. Wow. Okay. So yeah, this is like, things are going to be like playing out. You're going to be like, it's almost like a feeling like you're feeling like a detective, like pay attention to the details, pay attention to the synchronicities that are coming in. Like I feel like you have signs and synchronicities all around you if you choose to see them. And it's all going to be in the details, the little things, the things you may overlook. I feel like spirit or the universe, whatever you want to call it, is giving you all these like little breadcrumbs to help you along your way. And you're not as alone on this trip as you think that you might be. You're really like getting each little step along the way and just keep moving forward. And again, this might be a little bit of a solitude of solo trip this week for a lot of you guys, where you can't take some people with you because maybe they're not at your level anymore, and this is you leveling up. And so sometimes we have to leave some people behind in that process, but just know that you, like, again, follow your own true north. That keeps ringing in my head. Follow where you need to go, where you need to be, and don't listen to what anyone else says with that. Embrace your power. Yeah. Like, so you guys really have so much power, so much beauty, so much depth in you, and you really need to embrace that. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid to be like, oh, well, maybe, you know, it's those self-doubt things, that those fear of what if I look stupid? Because we have this like little mouse with this dunce cap here. What if I fail? So what if you fail? Like, we wouldn't get anywhere if there wasn't failure in life, right? It's part of success. That's how we learn things. That's how we grow. That's how we build. So don't be afraid of failing. You're not really failing. You're just experiencing something that doesn't work for you. That's really it. So really embrace your power and really be confident in yourself. Page of Wands is also about confidence. The wands, especially the court cards, are all about this internal confidence, this internal glow, this internal spark. So you're really embracing that this week. And then for your chakra card, you guys actually have chakra balance. So things will be coming in alignment this week. We have unity. It says the illusion, the only illusion is separation. And you guys have 3 crystals listed on here. We have blue lace agate, amethyst, and new jade. So that could be something that, you know, you want to keep on you this week or look into getting for your collection if you have a crystal collection, or maybe you want to start one. Amethyst is always a favorite of mine. I have so much amethyst. I wish I could show you guys, but I can't move my camera. But just know things are going to be coming into balance, coming into alignment. And as you stay more focused on your own authenticity, things are just going to be like piecing together. Paradigm shift. New experiences integrating now. Materialization, growth, expansion, progression, cycles, and change. This Fibonacci sequence came up in pile 1, so maybe if you were feeling drawn to pile 1 too, maybe you should watch that, because there's like this shell detail was in there a lot. But just know that, you know, things like, yeah, you're shifting. How I was feeling like you guys may have to leave some people behind. You're going into new territory. Like it's a new version of yourself, a new version of your life. Maybe you guys, some of you guys have been like watching TikTok about quantum jumping or something like that. Like, and that's happening. Like, if you want to materialize this shift in your reality, like, look into that. This is a powerful week for you guys to make things happen for yourself, but you have to trust and you have to believe in your own ability to do such things. I'm going to pull one of these cards. These are also donated by Holly over at Crystal Rose Tarot. She has a whole channel that's really dedicated to relationship. Tarot is really great. So, all right, these are the Sacred Geometry, which is what this Fibonacci sequence is, activation. So pile 2, what do they need to know else for their week, please? Divine Feminine. So the frequency of Divine Feminine supports our receptive and nurturing and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all creation. So regardless of your gender here, we all carry Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine energy within ourselves. And part of like this whole thing is learning to balance the two. And again, you guys had chakra balance here. So in the Divine Feminine is all about allowing and then just being in the moment and going with wherever you're drawn to go. So, you know, this whole, like, if you're embarking on something you're afraid of, just go with the flow. Like, what flows, flows, what crashes, crashes kind of vibe going in here. But just allowing and being soft and nurturing, but receptive. The Divine Feminine isn't so much about doing, but allowing things to unfold as they should. All right, so next for love, and then I'll pull message cards and charms and letters. So you guys have maturity and friendship. So, you know, love isn't always romantic. This can be a romantic love, but maturity is about things growing to the next level, things getting more secure, coming together. So for some of you guys, your relationship with your significant other could be like bonding more, growing to the next level, maybe even nurturing more of that friendship that you guys have within you. For some other people, like someone older than you could be coming in that's offering friendship and guidance. Maybe that's your lighthouse, so to speak. But just know that, you know, friendship and things being mature and growing are, or maturing to the next level are going to be a big theme for you guys this week. All right, so for picking cards for the different elemental signs. So if you're dealing with an earth sign, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, this is what they'd want to say. I think about you constantly and I don't know what to do. For those dealing with a water sign, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, I'll take this top one because a bunch flipped over. My soul longs for every part of you. For those dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, what they want to say. My heart hurts thinking about you. And then those dealing with an air sign, which is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, will be together again. All right, let's look at your guys' charms and letters for the week to get a little more insight. So first I'll pull a zodiac dice. So this is someone that you could be dealing with heavily this week, or the energy of this sign. Pisces, pile one got Pisces too. So Pisces is that dreamy kind of spiritual energy. It's also ruled by the 12th house, which can be about things ending, things like that. So if you, or you could just very much be dealing with a Pisces, or maybe you're a Pisces, but it's very like dream-like. So pay attention to your dreams this week as well. Let's get some letters for pile 2, please. Oh, you guys only got 3. Okay. RX. So I also just heard X-ray. Somebody could be getting an X-ray or a script this week, but RX and W. Sorry, that's all that came out. So it could be someone's initials, could be a place. Feels like a, I don't know if there's a airport code. They're usually 3, but I don't know where that would be. Anywho, all right, let's pull some letters, or let's pull some charms for pile 2, please. Oh, you guys got another lighthouse. So there's probably a lot of light workers in here. The lighthouse is my sign for light workers. I really love that. Wow, okay. You guys did get a tarot card. So we have 8 of Wands, which is a lot about communication or fast forward movement. We have believe, and we have ing on here, so believing. And then you guys got friend again. So this could be a big week, like possibly maybe you guys had like a falling out with a friendship, and that's going to be repairing this week. You guys got BS remover, so some truths could be coming out. You could be shifting through somebody's BS. We have the love with an arrow. So like someone could be hit with love this week. When I'm recording this, this is the week of Valentine's. This is a timeless reading, so that doesn't matter. But arrow, someone's gonna be struck with the arrow of love this week. We do have these lips here. I feel like some truth is gonna be spilled out this week. I don't know. Sometimes I read that as kissing, but right now I'm just hearing like almost like you're gonna need to speak your truth. Like allow your truth to come out of your lips this week. Or we have mountains and an iceberg. So with this iceberg here, it kind of shows you that you need to pay attention that things on the surface might not be as they appear. Like there could be a lot more going on in a subject or with somebody than you realize. There's a lot below the surface. So you might be getting some truths about the depth of someone this week. The mountains here, like some of you guys could literally be going to the mountains. Other you guys, there might be like a little bit of a trial or tribulation or a mountain that you need to climb, but just know that you can do that. And just follow that light, follow your internal light, follow where you're being guided to go this week, pile 2. So there you guys go. As always, thank you so much for spending your time with me. It's truly an honor, and I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. Bye, guys. If you're sitting there, hello. It's really fun reading. Very interesting. Coming through. All right. Loved the lighthouse stuff. That was cool. Those serifs. Go right over there. Sip of my tea. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 3. I'm really, every time I look at my camera, you cannot see the beauty of this crystal the way it is really seen. Anyway, so pile 3, you guys picked malachite. So cool that you can see it a little more. Anywho, so malachite for pile 3. Let's see what is going on in the week ahead for the energies. We'll start with tarot. Your tarot, you guys have 6 of Swords in the Fool. I just got this deck from Holly over at Crystal Rose Tarot. She donated it to the channel. So thank you, Holly. But look how beautiful these cards are. So, all right, guys, you're picking up anchor this week, and you're going to be moving into a new path, a new cycle. Some of you guys are being guided to really move past that fear. If you can see, there's an alligator on the bottom of this. It's like the Fool is about new steps. It's about new beginnings. It's taking that leap of faith, even if you can't see your next steps. It's just trusting that if you go, everything will unfold, and even though you might have some fears underneath the surface, is really moving forward. And the 6 of Swords is about moving from chaos to calm. I'm really loving this card, but I love how the anchor is picked up. It's almost like, and the anchor is picked up by this star, so it's almost like letting your hope carry you forward. So your hopes for what you want to do, hopes for what you want to bring into your life. Maybe you've been going through a turbulent time recently, and you're ready to just not be in that energy anymore. You're ready to be like switch from pessimism to optimism, like going, okay, I'm going to allow this star, allow like this hope to draw me forward. I'm going to, you know, no longer stay in this stagnant, sad place that I've been ruminating, and really move forward and allow yourself to work through old fears and really take a new step and a new path in life this week. So just know that things are shifting. Like if nothing else, the energy of shifting, moving from one area of your life to the next area. And again, I'm being guided to really say work past any fears that have been holding you back or any stagnant energy, and allow yourself to move forward. And yeah, I keep getting like, you don't have to be in this like sad energy anymore. You can move past it, and you can really start anew this week. That's like this energy that you're sitting in, is like being able to break through old things and start new things. Ooh, great big love. So this is a card like, this is about heart expansion, but this is also like about soulmates. So some of you guys could have soul level connections going on this week. As I'm recording this, we do have Valentine's this week, so this is timeless, but just that energy of, you know, that love and romance kind of coming in with you guys getting this card. There's not too many lovey-dovey cards in this deck, so it just feels like a lot is going to be transpiring in the area of love for you guys. And this looks like it's divinely guided. It almost looks like there's angel wings on here. And we have like the constellations. So I'm hearing it was written in the stars. So some faded things around love could be going on this week. So it's almost like if you can push yourself past your fears and start this new beginning, like you'll be rewarded with so much heart expansion going on. Next, you guys have Gentle Gardener. So this is a lot about tending. This is about co-creating with the universe, but also I'm hearing like be gentle to yourself as you embrace this new path that you're on, and you've been planting the seeds, and now it's time to tend to your garden. So I'm also hearing a lot of like self-care, self-love. Maybe this great big love is just for you, and realizing like how much beauty that you have within you, and really like honoring yourself, honoring who you need to be, and nurturing yourself this week as you move forward, and being kind to yourself. This might just be a message for one person. This came up before, I ignored it. If you have been unable to forgive yourself for something that happened in the past, know that that's in the past. You don't have to beat yourself up anymore. You don't have to stay in this like self-deprecating, like, well, this is what I deserve energy. Again, this might just be one for one person. Forgive yourself and move forward. That's for somebody. Please take that to heart. It's coming in really clear because they're not allowing me to ignore that message. Forgive yourself and move forward. You don't have to be in this castle that you've created for yourself. You can let your walls down. You're not that person anymore. You can move forward. All right. Thanks for everyone who listened to that and respected if that wasn't for you, it was for somebody else. All right, laugh at your demons. So also this kind of fits with that. It's like realizing that we all have a shadow side and we don't have to allow those things to have control over us. It's almost like when you realize that you are in control of your life, you are the co-creator of your life, then you can look at all those like things that quote unquote demons or low vibrational energy is the way I like to look at it. I see things in a vibrational kind of way with life. And looking at the old shadows self of you, you know, working through your shadow is very important, but also accepting all sides of you and kind of just laughing at it and being like, oh, I can't believe I allowed that to control me, and I'm not going to let that do that anymore. Like, I can love every piece of me, the good and the bad, and I can laugh with it all. For your chakra card, you guys have solar plexus chakra, and we have topaz. Manifestation. Manifestation is a fruition of confidence and belief. So this could be a big week for manifesting these new starts that you want. Also, I'm healing for some of you guys, like healing a wound around like a childhood wound here with the solar plexus energy coming up as well. Possibly like a mother wound. Yeah. But also just this is a week of manifesting, like, and just things like working out very well. But it's like almost like once you take that step forward, then everything's going to start like falling into place. But you have to be the one to move yourself forward. And again, be kind to yourself in this process and laugh at your demons and just kind of like shake off the seriousness and just try to have fun with life again. So for your law of attraction card, oh, you guys got happiness. So combine talent with passion, live your dreams, helping others, gratitude journal, self-love. Like we talked about that, like loving yourself, maybe starting a gratitude journal. If you've been in this kind of depressive energy, you know, we've all been there, and some people have a harder time with it than others. There's no right or wrong here. But sometimes when we can shift from, you know, the things that we're sad about or not okay with, as hard as it is, like if you can focus on the things you're grateful for, even if you're just like writing a gratitude journal. Back in the day, like when I was first going on my journey, before I go to sleep at night, I tried to think of 5 things I was grateful for every single night. I can't believe I totally forgot about this. I would say 5 things, even if it was just like, thankful that my feet worked today, you know, like like thinking of and making a dedication to yourself. Before you fall asleep, name off 5 things you're grateful for that day. And it'll start shifting your whole world around a lot. So gratitude is going to be big. And I'm hearing like just be kind to yourself. Like it's okay. And you're allowed to be happy. You can choose happiness. Also hearing for somebody, take some vitamin D. Get a vitamin D supplement. That's also good. Like if you're having seasonal depression, if you haven't been out in the sun as much, the sun gives us vitamin D, and that's like the happiness vitamin. So possibly take a vitamin D supplement as well. All right, I'm going to pull a Sacred Geometry activation card for pile 3 before we get into the love stuff, and then charms and letters. So what is pile 3? This one? Magic. Oh, well, that's fun. You guys have 31, magic. The frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment and to move towards possibilities and expressions that are grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is to believe their manifestations. You guys have believe and confidence here, and you guys have believe in manifestation and manifestations here. So manifestations, again, are big. Possibly, you know, writing down, like, okay. Being grateful for the things you want to be in your life. So when you're manifesting, you need to watch, like if you're saying something from a lack standpoint. So you're like, I want this to happen. That's manifesting stuff in the future. You need to manifest it as if you have it now. So being grateful for the thing that you want as if it's already here. And what I mean by that is you're like, I'm so thankful for all this money that I got this month, or I'm so thankful for that person texting me. I'm so thankful for this happening, even if it hasn't happened yet. But that's how you manifest. You talk about it as if it's already here, and then adding gratitude to that thing just amplifies the manifestation and helps it work so much better. So you guys, again, this is a week of like really tapping in and manifesting things really like quickly for yourself. with that said, we can manifest good things and bad things. So be mindful of where you're sticking a majority of your attention, because where your focus is what is going to be brought into your reality. So we can manifest great things for ourselves, and we can also manifest not so great things. So just keep that in mind when your mind goes south, to go, okay, this is, I don't want to put too much energy here. I'm just going to get more of this. Let me focus on what it is that I want to bring into my reality. All right, so for love, the love cards, you guys have family and spying. So family, so this could be, oh, there's a baby on here. Some of you guys could be connecting with family members this week. Someone could be having a baby or a family member. I'm hearing someone's going to become an aunt or an uncle this week. But this week is going to be like really big when it comes to family love and allowing your family to love you. And maybe, again, there's some forgiveness going on around some sort of family connection here. And then spying, someone is keeping an eye on your social media. So we have like all these little social media signs here. So someone is looking at all your stuff. So just keep that in mind. So you're being watched. And I don't mean that in a bad way. You could have a secret admirer for a lot of you guys. Someone could be sending you a message, because we do have like the text message symbol and a little letter in here as well. So you could be hearing from somebody that's been keeping an eye on you, or someone you've been looking at coming in as well. So I'm going to pull message cards from your special person and under the elemental signs. So if anyone in pile 3 that has been, is looking for a message from an earth sign, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, what does the earth sign want to say for pile 3? Earth signs. I'm just going to take this one that flipped over because there's a bunch. I was scared to show you the real me. Okay, for those dealing with a water sign, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel jealous of the thought of you with somebody else. For those dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I wasn't ready to connect. I'm so sorry. And those dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I have cried swimming pools of tears for you. Okay, so let's move on to letters and charms. So first we'll pull a zodiac dice. So this is someone that you could be dealing with heavily this week, or the energy of the sign. We have Leo. So Leos, so that you could be dealing with a Leo, you could be a Leo, or that energy of like the 5th house, which is romance, playful, being lighthearted, childhood stuff coming up for you guys as well. But also being confident and like being on stage. Like Leo is that prideful kind of like in the spotlight energy. If anyone knows any Leos, a lot of them are in the spotlight in such a beautiful way though. So I'm not trying to put our Leos down. I have a lot of Leos that I adore in my life. So, all right, let's pull some letters. Okay, so we have a D, a U, an N, an X, an O, and a P. So this could be June. This could be someone's initials, someone's letters, a location, something that means something to you. I'll let you guys look at that and decide that. And let's pull some charms. Okay, what else for pile 3? What else does pile 3 need to know this week, please? What else does pile 3 need to know? Woo! Okay. You guys got a lot of tarot cards. We have the Sun again, which a lot of times represents Leo, besides the Strength card. All right, so for your tarot, coming up here, you guys have the Wheel of Fortune. So things could be turning in your favor this week. We have the World, so some cycles could be completing out. Also, someone could be doing some traveling. The Sun here, which is the happiest card in all of tarot. So the sun is going to be shining on your face this week. Also, getting that vitamin D message again. If you feel like you're deprived in your vitamin D, please get a supplement. The Hanged Man here. So this is going to be a week of seeing something from a different perspective as well. So for your charms, we have an angel wing. So I feel like you're divinely guided, which I did feel that with like this big love. So just know that the divine is really stepping in and helping. We have the infinity love symbol and 2 hearts intertwined here. So this could be a week of really like you know, some love coming in. You guys had great big love. So just know this is a very loving week. We have sing, dance, so you could be singing and dancing, and then a secret could be coming out this week as well. We have this little yellow airplane, so again, that travel kind of vibe. Someone could be planning a trip, going on a trip somewhere, or planning a trip. We have this little coffee with a heart here, so you could be having either a romantic conversation over coffee, possibly meeting for a coffee date, or having coffee with friends, but just know something around like a latte or coffee is important for some of you guys. And then we have the palm tree, which I love when it pops out. Anyone that doesn't live in a tropical climate might not understand this until I explain it. So palm trees, like, I see this as being flexible. This is also about, you know, kind of with this hangman kind of energy. So a palm tree, when a storm comes through like a hurricane, palm trees will bend all the way over, and then once the storm's done, they pop back up without getting uprooted. And that's just kind of how, like, they're very flexible. So you're being guided to be flexible this week, no matter what storms come at you, what washes over this week. Just know that you can endure it as long as you're being flexible, and just kind of like, and know that you're going to pop back up and come back on top this week. So there you go, pile 3. There's your letters and charms and the extra tarot, which I totally love for you guys. As always, thank you guys so very much for spending your time with me. It's truly an honor, and I look forward to seeing you guys in future readings. Thanks, guys.